like to claim people.
They have an upstairs, y'all. I wonder where that goes.
I think it's only for the
It's like more like sitting area like this.
maybe it's like when it's full they open.
Should we ask the staff? I asked the customer and he asked the staff. Do y'all want to be part of this? I'll walk away from you as far as I can. Hello. Can I?
This is really nice.
I am filming, by the way. It's okay to be here. Can I ask you a question?
I like how he asks. I just wait to be kicked out.
But you guys claim to be the most romantic cafe.
That's my friend over there.
Why?
Well, tomorrow we are having our, I think it's 36th engagement, like date, not date.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so probably that's why. All the people are celebrating their wedding here, and yeah.
Love that. Okay. Do you guys do like speed dating or like?
I googled that once.
We haven't done that yet.
Probably a nice thing to do at the most romantic cafe. Do some kind of dating event, right? Maybe.
Yeah.
I can help set up if you want.
We'll think about that.
All right. Awesome. Well, thank you for the info there.
Yeah, you're welcome.
The soul sprinkler. Also, what comes to the church stuff was that St. James Cathedral. If yes, that is indeed over 600 years old. They started building it in 1200. It is, let me find the name.
Have you ever heard of speed dating?
I know what speed dating is, and I searched in, I've never been, I've searched in Latvia, and I want to go, but Latvia doesn't have any. Because I wanted to like stream that.
Exactly.
And I was like,
have to
I don't know,
ask people, but yeah.
that's such fun content.
It's
And,
awkward
like,
content, but it's good content. Yeah.
I mean, as you know, I would definitely message in advance, being like, "Can I do this?" But sorry, I'm just trying to find the church.
Speed dating is where
They have one in my
Yeah, it's Saint Jacob's Cathedral, I think it's called.
like,
Yeah,
stay away from that place.
started building it in the 12th. See how good I am with dates? I said it could be easily 12th
You'll invite 15 guys,
century,
15 women,
1200.
basically, and be like,
I'm
hey,
so good at this.
You get 5 minutes with each other, 10 minutes, and you decide if you want to continue.
You be like, hi, when she's forced.
You talk to everybody, and then at the end of the night, they basically give you like a little paper.
Who said it was
saying, if you
dating
wanna
when
see
he
the
said,
video.
I have only
You do
seen
want
it
something, again,
on
you'll get
video?
personal information.
Never
You
been.
guys can figure it out.
I have only seen it on video, never been to it. Oh, it's a speed dating? I've never been to speed dating, but it sounds fun. I wanna,
Dating.
I just, whatever. I'm not gonna start. Yeah. I'm gonna take my,
Do speed dating?
For stream maybe.
The stream for content, basically.
oh, I don't wanna, okay, I'm putting back my glasses, my foreign glasses. I don't know what's going on.
You could be like, oh, just put my stream.
Just watch my stream. You'll get to know me that way.
Like if you actually, like, are you sure?
Are you sure?
What has been the most fun or the worst date you've ever been on?
Oh, you want to go? Are we going? Me first? Worst date? Like 4 years ago in Los Angeles, with this woman I'd met like briefly 5 months prior. Started out really good. She got really drunk. Started like bawling, crying, talking about her dad and all the exes. And she literally was like actually like crying, weeping at the restaurant. People were looking at me like thinking I'm saying something inappropriate. I wasn't. And then she got so drunk. I walked her back to her place and just to say she tried to like, how do I say this appropriately? That she used that sorrow as almost like an aphrodisiac. She was like,
Yeah.
But anyway,
Some people, that's a fetish for some people.
Right. I think it was a fetish for her as well.
Yeah.
It was very confusing, very confusing date. What about you, Snow? Good question. What about you, Snow? Worst date?
I haven't been like on a date, you know.
I'm like trying to think of a
You can't
date
get out
I've
of
been on.
that- You can't get out of that question now.
I know. I was like, maybe they have fun. Anyways, continue.
I once went to a party with a date. We had like +1. It was like a very cool party, you know.
Yeah.
LA. Of all places, right? Then we go to the party. It was very cool. They had like mermaids swimming, like people with mermaids.
Whoa.
He was like, well, and then randomly he disappeared, right? And I was like, oh, he's like found someone. He's like going on a date, whatever, you know. And then I get home by myself, right? Because he kind of left me.
Oh.
And then then like 2 weeks later, he messages me like, no, I like you so much. Why did you leave me alone in the car?
I left you alone.
And he left me alone.
Okay.
He like lived there, right? So it's like, it's a lot weird. It's so weird.
So he just left. He left you alone and asked you why you left him.
Yeah.
That's just.
That's a good like gaslight to do.
Right, right.
You're like, I see this girl, I'm gonna go hit her up, and then but if that's not successful, I'll just be like, why did you abandon me?
That's,
It's like,
that's what I was thinking. I think he was just like trying to pretend like it didn't happen and try to see if he can get something going with that.
this is a really cool church on the inside. If you've ever
We went inside yesterday.
Oh, cool, because I was gonna recommend it because it has a lot of historical objects to check out.
There's one church all the way down that way that they do not go in. They will not let streamers in, especially after yesterday. They yelled at us yesterday. We're not supposed to go in there. This one's fine.
Yeah.
There's one all the way down there.
Yeah.
It's not going to be cool with it.
Yeah, it's for me. If someone tells me to stop streaming, I'll just
Hey, Roy.
stop streaming.
Bad date was a
But
blessing in disguise.
it's disappointing sometimes.
It was not a. Yeah,
Like
it was,
it's also no need to be
it was
rude.
super awkward. And
Like,
by the way, I'm not going to say too much. I did not
That's
partake
cool,
in
Bill.
the extracurriculars. I was just like, you're not doing okay today. Let's just take you home.
Kylie, how
What
you
about
doing?
you? Yeah, ask a question and I answer. Worst date ever
I have to think.
and why?
I have to think about dates now.
Okay.
The three I've been on. I have to remember. I'm sorry. Hold on. Let me check. Let me check my memory.
All right. Oh, there's the water right there. Rats.
I mean, I've had pretty like I don't know because I don't like mentioning it because it's like I don't know, maybe it's not fair to the person or whatever.
Good point.
But one of the dates I went on, it was like me and my friend, and he like invited me to like museum and stuff, and so we went to check out the museum. It's very awkward conversations. And all we did was check out the museum, and then like I tried to find like I don't know. I was like, oh, do you like holding hands? And he's like, no.
Okay.
Like,
You asked them to hold hands. He said no.
I asked, do you like holding hands?
In theory.
I was like, it's kind of like an invitation, but not really. And then he's like, no, I don't like it. I don't like. I find it so pointless. And then there was like a 10-minute essay about how horrible holding hands is.
Oh my.
And I was like, okay, cool. And like the whole date was just like, it's just trying, like, I don't, like, anyways. And
Did it feel
so-
like hanging out with like a sibling instead?
I mean, he's my friend, so I did know him as a person, and
Where are we going?
I have no idea.
It's gonna be hot in there.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's go back this way.
Thank you for coming.
Ah.
It's gonna get ruined.
And yeah, it was a weird situation because I had liked the guy, but then my feelings ended, and then his feelings began. So I was like kind of trying to see if maybe there was something there, but that day it was like, you know, very awkward. And then like after the conversations, I kind of felt like there's not much there, and that the feelings I had once are still not there. Yeah, and especially the whole like, no, I hate holding hands. I think like this and that, and it like made me feel like we're not compatible as like romantic partners and stuff. And after the museum, we kind of ran out of stuff to do, and we went like I was going home. I was like saying like I want to go home, and you know, like that's enough for today. And then he like led me to the transportation, and then he started crying. And then it was kind of like, yeah, he started crying
Wait,
because
what?
I wanted to leave.
You started crying?
Yeah. And
The guy that wouldn't hold your hand was surprised that you wanted to leave, and he started crying.
I was just saying like, oh, okay, that's enough for today, and I'll go home. And it's like we're friends, so we hang out very often.
Yeah.
But he started crying, and he's like, I don't know like why or what, and I felt so bad.
Okay.
So like I hugged him and like hang around with him for like an extra hour or two.
That's really sweet.
But I was just.
Pity. Did I say pity hanging?
But I just like didn't know what to do because it was so public, like it was public transportation
Your day
station,
sounds like mine.
and
Okay.
and I was like,
You drunk?
no, it was all sober,
All sober. Okay.
and
I think I picked
I
it
didn't
up
know what to do.
there. Yeah, go this way.
Gotta shut her.
Okay, so basically she was crying. You left. So how did you end it? What happened?
I just, after like an hour or two, I was like, okay, I'm gonna try to go home again. And yeah, we parted. It was like a whole drama for a really long time because it's really hard to reject people, especially reject people like you're friends with or you have close.
Yeah. Somebody you didn't know well, it's one thing, but
Yeah. That was someone I didn't know. I would be like, see you later, loser. No, I'm kidding.
How dare you cry?
Wouldn't be
I think it's super
so
hard
hard.
to cry. I don't know why.
It's just like, it was very sudden, and yeah.
Here's the question: how was your friendship after that? I'm assuming, do you still have a friendship with him, or is
I had a very long friendship with him.
after post?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because we were friends for many, many years,
Okay.
and because we were good friends, and the situation was like weird.
Okay.
But at one point I realized that it was like not good for either of us to stay friends.
Because he liked you.
It was also not even like the liking part. It was more like the philosophy of life started to differ a lot, and there was a lot of unhealed trauma on both parts that also like kind of separated us a lot. So, you know, not one person's to blame. It's just you realize that you're not
compatible.
He's not gaining anything out of being friends with me, and I'm not gaining anything out of being friends with him, and just realize that it's
You know, when you break it
time
down
to let
some
go.
extent, it sounds ruthless. Tell me if I'm just dead wrong on my philosophy, but to some extent, every person that you have as an acquaintance, friend, lover, whatever, there's a value add that they bring to your life. Otherwise, you wouldn't keep them. Think about it. Either their legacy, you find them like funny, entertaining, you're attracted to them physically, you like their mind, like there's something about them that you're like, you're cool enough, you're good, you add enough value to my life, I'm going to keep you. If they add zero value to you for a while, you'll probably drop them, right?
I think that's just the fun, like the harsh truth of the fundamentality of being alive. Because even like
I think I need another coffee.
because like if you think about like plants or animals, they'll cut off anything they don't need because they're there for survival. Even if it's like sometimes their own blood and everything. Like honestly, and humans like to think we're better, but at the end of the day, we're not that better. Like there are people who are more open, there are people who are less open, and that's up to them. Like that's their life, and it should be respected. If some people want to only be friends with people who they really enjoy the company of, they don't have to be friends with you, you know? So I do get it, and I do agree to it to a certain extent. I don't think it's good to like push yourself into that kind of mentality where like I'm only going to be friends with the people that have value, because I have met some people who are like, you know, they don't want to even talk to someone who's like below them or whatever. I think that's like the toxic toxic side.
Value doesn't have to be somebody who's going to help my career, for example. Value can literally be even like legacy.
Of course.
I've known you for a long time.
Yeah.
You bring back nostalgic memories. That could be value, right? You can define
value is definitely in a lot of ways, but I've just met people who see value only in like this one-dimensional thing, and there's many people like that, and I think like as long as you're like a healthy balance, then it's fine. But it's always bad to drop yourself into like it's not toxic, but like what's it called when two sides?
Symbiotic?
No.
Synergetic?
The like one side is racism, one side is no racism. Like what is it called? The two opposites? I'm like, so I always struggle with this word because I always forget it. It's like throwing yourself extremes, to throw yourself in an extreme. So it's like I think extremes, any sort of extreme is bad.
Yeah. Oh, I agree.
Like that's the word I was trying to think.
Moderation.
Yeah, everything in moderation, and everything kind of in balanced. Never go too much to the one side. Like it's good to be professional, but it's good to be social, etc. Anyways, chat, sorry for dumping that on you. Didn't mean to.
CLF, like, truly defined value. It's multi-dimensional. Value can be extracted in many, many, many ways. Actually, it's another question. Is there anything that you ever do that's truly altruistic? Think about that. You know what altruism is? Like,
For personal gain?
yeah, like is anything that you do in life ever, even when you give to the poor and stuff like that, is it
Yeah.
truly altruistic at the very core of it? Right?
It kind of makes you feel good when you do good.
Right. But
I-
you said something interesting. It makes you feel good,
Yeah,
right?
that's why.
Now it's a good thing that doing good makes you feel good, but ultimately it makes you feel good. It's a little dopamine rush, little rush of.
Right. Like,
Did anyone see that episode where Joey and Phoebe's like, I donated all my money. Like there was this like conversation about like, can you really do something that you dislike without feeling good? Like it was a whole episode on that, and basically it's like,
Yeah.
whenever you do good, it just, yeah, as you said, it feels good.
Feels good, yeah. I know it's an odd thing.
I wanna go home. Oh my
We
gosh.
chase. chemical-
Should have held his hand.
Right? We chase some kind of chemical feeling. Now it's a wonderful.
That's a
thing that
cringe.
doing good gives
Love
you a
it.
chemical benefit.
Value, what you
But
defines
at
a
the core,
value.
let's just
or what-
say doing good
you want to
does
convert
nothing
to
for you.
value?
Absolutely nothing for you. Now, would you still do it?
but like,
Maybe
as
you would.
humans, we are emotional beings. You can't feel nothing
Yeah.
when you do something. So you're gonna feel something
feel
anyways, you know.
something, yeah.
Either good or bad, you know.
Right. This is the one that you can't go in, by the way.
Yeah. They have raves though, so.
They have raves
Yeah.
in there.
Yeah.
They don't like.
They have like certain musical events and stuff, so I think they're kind of
Exactly. Do.
like some churches are very like they want to keep it secret so that you spend money on it. These ones are really popular because they have like the viewpoints up top as well.
Yeah, I
And-
think Stoic actually.
Yeah.
He was here. He went up. Chemical is at a body level. Today I learned from my barista, coffee and Red
yeah.
Bull give a
Welcome
calming
to my
effect.
TED Talk.
I always
Sorry
thought
about
so
that,
much
guys.
caffeine could give you a heart attack. I feel like it could. At some point,
My
right?
phone is dying, by the way, so we're gonna raid.
I always told you that. It's a new thing, you know.
We are mind and body, but ultimately spiritual beings. Interesting. I judge myself about value, or what value I bring to any kind of relationship, including. Yes, it's obviously the other way around as well. Obviously. What are you bringing to the table? You know, we should turn it around. The question you asked.
Yeah.
Do you think you've ever been somebody else's worst date?
Oh, for sure. I have this meme in my phone that has like this. Hold on, I'll find it.
Hilarious. You're like, yeah, I have been.
For sure.
I've been a couple
I
times.
broke my. Oh, anyway. hold on.
actually funny.
I'm gonna show a meme specific for
Also,
this situation.
Meantime.
Hold on.
Meantime.
Meme time. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I love memes. Hold on. Where? I'm gonna have to
coffee
find
and Red
it.
Bull with vodka. You can see this out.
It's always so hard to find my gallery. Gee. Hey, there it is.
Can y'all please screen grab this right here, if you don't mind? Y'all put it in my Discord. Beautiful, beautiful setting. It's really
Is it
pretty
this
right here.
one?
I'd love to use that as a thumbnail. If y'all can do that, be wonderful.
This one. It's slightly different concept, but it's the same concept.
Hold on. Someone's mom has probably used you as a bad example for their kid. That's
They're like, you're that neighbor over there.
Yeah.
See, they don't study.
I've definitely been somebody's mistake.
It's the same thing. I think it's the same thing. Yeah, guys.
Meaning by destroying our hearts, we destroy our own life quality and ability to experience it.
Our streams have become so like philosophical.
Welcome to Latvia. We're hanging out with.
Oh, hey.
You want to introduce yourself?
Neither.
That was like the least energetic thing.
Introduce
You're like, I'm
yourself
Yuba. No, they're in my title. If you're not following them, please do. Great IRL content. Great IRL content.
Thanks.
Artist as well. Also does some gaming. From Latvia. They've actually never met before.
Yeah.
First time.
Oh my gosh.
Good to see you,
Hold
Javier.
on.
How are you?
Da, da,
Love
da,
that
da.
sign. I feel proud.
Alright.
We've met on Twitch, you know. Like,
Wait.
Very good, kinda, yes. Should we get some food, or are y'all not?
Yeah, I would love some
or not
food.
really? Something?
I'm always up for food.
Hot Wheels, I think. Yes, Hot Wheels is awesome. She's a moderator for Chris, Relic Chris, right? She does a few others.
It's going. Oh, nice.
Nice.
Let's go. Secret. If you don't already, follow.
Latvian.
Candid camera.
Great, thank you. I'm anxious. Wait, is it your birthday? Is something Latvian?
I just have like 14%. So.
Is there actual Latvian food, or is it just a combination?
Fucking don't.
Look at that reaction. She almost,
Don't.
She,
Oh, does this country have its own food?
she was like, "What? How dare you?"
So.
I read it somewhere actually. There's not a lot of.
That's like asking, does this country have its own flag? Or is it just... Someone actually asked me that once. They're like, do you have a flag? Do you have your own languages?
What is that?
Oh my god. Oh, thanks.
Wait, Hot Wheels, your birthday? Sorry.
Oh my god. Thanks for
Happy
that.
birthday, Hot
Right.
Wheels. Happy
How you
birthday.
doing?
Happy 21st. Hope it's fantastic.
Rye bread and tears soup. Yeah.
Enjoy partying with your friends.
It's good
Where are we
stuff.
going this way?
We
You can head back that way?
Yeah.
Okay.
We just
Happy-
go
I hope
through.
it's fantastic. I hope it's the best day and year for you. Wish you the very, very best. Today I learned from that the barista is a fantastic salesperson and BSer.
Oh, there's more coffee.
Smoked
I
fish
see
is
coffee.
great since they have the Baltic Sea here.
Do,
Smoked
do,
fish.
do, do.